Welcome to the Post Racing Podcast with Ron Robinson. Post Racing, the site for winners.
Good morning. Won't keep you long today. Lots to do, people to see. We missed yesterday. Apologies for that. To go on an errand of mercy, which was a bit of a shame for those of you who are not subscribed to the newsletters, because I named one horse that I thought might be worth having a little pop at, and it went in at 5-1. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. Again, my apologies for that. I've mentioned in newsletters this week how poor the racing has been following a festival. It seems to be happening every single festival this year. You have a really great 4 or 5 days of racing followed by a week of absolute dross. Well, we've only got 33 more days of this flat season, thankfully. Then we switch codes to National Hunt. That'll be on October the 1st. We'll pull the plug totally on flat racing. I'll probably look at some of the bigger meetings towards the end of the season, but no, it won't be covered in anything like the depth that it's covered in on a daily basis now. National Hunt's my preferred code anyway, to be honest with you, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that. It's now that I'll also start redressing the itscheltenham.com website, prepping that for the 2024-2025 National Hunt season, where basically what I do is I cover every single Cheltenham meeting on that website, full profiling for every race that can actually be profiled. So if you've not heard of that, or you might be interested in knowing a bit more about that, get in touch with me, ron@postracing.co.uk, or just go and have a little look on the postracing.co.uk website. You'll see the package and the subscriptions. It's only £52 a year, and to my way of thinking, it's an absolute bargain. But then I would say that, wouldn't I? There's one thing that's really caught my eye this year. Normally what we see is that the 3-year-olds really do start coming into their own in handicaps after Royal Ascot has been and gone. But this season, for some unknown reason, they have really dominated. I say an unknown reason. I've got a theory that I'll expand on when I do the little piece of research that I'm going to be doing on these horses. As I say, it's really caught my eye. It might be I'm seeing what I want to see, I don't know, but which is why I need to actually go back to the very first day after Royal Ascot and check every single rated race for actual evidence. If I don't see it, I'll say to you, I was seeing ghosts. But if I find it, then we have a gold mine to see him for next year, because I believe from what I've seen so far and what I've heard so far, the situation will remain exactly as it is next year. Until things start improving prize money wise in this country, we're going to see all the good 3-year-olds basically doing a runner down south. And I don't mean south of England either. To give you some idea what I'm talking about, on Saturday, I rated 7 races. 6 of them were won by 3-year-olds. On Sunday, I had 3 rated races. None were won by 3-year-olds. Monday, we had a further 3 rated races, one of which was won by a 3-year-old. And yesterday, we had 2 rated races, one again won by a 3-year-old. That's 15 rated races since Saturday. 8 were won by the 3-year-olds. And I find that extraordinary, to be honest with you. I'm sure the newsletter I put together once everything's done and dusted on the research will make for a very interesting read. Today I'm going to go for 4 for fun. Now, like I just mentioned, I had intended telling you the name of one horse yesterday in the podcast, and apologies again for not being here. And in it went at 5-1. I couldn't believe it. Well, I could believe it, actually. But this is called Sod's Law, I'm afraid. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. So today I thought we'd go for 4 for fun. They won't be outstanding prices, but they should all run well. The first is Stapleford Park in the Catterick 315. The next is Alice's Impact in the Catterick 315. The next is Antonin Dvorak in the Musselburgh 230. And the last leg of the 4 for fun is a horse called Eternal Sunrise in the Musselburgh 505. You can do whatever you like with those. Accas, trebles, lucky 15s. I wouldn't go lucky 15, but then that's just me. As I say, do whatever you like with them, and the very best of luck to you. Tomorrow we'll be back with a bit more racing, well, a lot more racing. We've got Newbury, my favourite track in the country. But also I'll be discussing a little bit of football now that Tony Davidson's back. His results last weekend were bonkers, as I'm sure those that are subscribed for his £10 a month package will tell you. It's absolute gold dust. So until then, I'll just say, see ya. Best of luck today.
Post Racing, the site for winners.